Hello, David Sullivan here, Kristie's husband. She's taking a little bit of a break this afternoon, so I've got the pleasure of fixing one of her favorite types of wings, and hopefully she'll enjoy them as much as she usually does. Buffalo Wild Wings has a Parmesan garlic wing that my wife and daughter both enjoy quite a bit, but we've got a creation here today that mimics those wings, and in fact, if you ask me, they're better than those wings, judging by the looks on their faces. So the ingredients are relatively simple. We've got 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. We've got a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of minced garlic, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a tablespoon of salt. And we've got the Parmesan cheese out, but we're going to save that till after they're cooked and ready to enjoy. So preparation is pretty easy on this. We're going to add the bacon grease, just kind of pour it over and distribute it. I think it's actually bacon fat as opposed to bacon grease. Then we've got the garlic powder and the garlic. And here comes the salt and the pepper. And then the fun part's coming up. We're going to get our hands all dirty. We're going to smush it together and make sure all those spices are evenly dispersed through the wings. Now, if you can see on the video, most of these are the drumettes. There's a reason for that. My wife and daughter like the drumettes better than they like the flats. So make them the way they want, because it's always nice to have a happy Kristie. And a happy Grace, come to think of it. So now we've got those all mixed up. It feels like it's pretty well mixed. The spices seem pretty well dispersed. Now we're going to let it sit for about half an hour. Then we're going to take it out to the grill and cook it at 400 degrees on a nice smoky flame. If we didn't have a grill, we could throw these in the oven for probably about 25 minutes. They'd crisp up nicely just like they would on the grill, and they'd come out ready for that Parmesan cheese. So we're going to go out to the grill now and get these going. Well, actually, we're going to let it sit for half an hour. Then we're going to go out to the grill and get these going, and looking forward to some great wings. We'll see you in a moment. Wings have been marinating for about half an hour now. The grill is ready. It's about 425 degrees, and I think we're ready to start cooking. So I told y'all that I was getting some apple chips moist, but I'm actually going to put some dry chips on there too. My understanding of the way smoking works on the grill is that the vast majority of the flavor is absorbed during the first few minutes of cooking. So I'm going to put some dry chips, some dry apple chips on, so I'll get a good bit of smoke going in the first few minutes of cooking. And then I'll have the wet chips in, and they'll last me throughout the entire cook. So I'm just using some apple wood chips here, and these are dry, and now I'm putting on some moist. You can see the smoke already starting to develop. It's a hot grill, just like it's a hot day here in North Carolina. I wish y'all could smell that smoke. It's kind of like a perfume. Kristie tells me after I start cooking on the grill how good I smell. She could just eat me up. So it works better than any perfume I've ever had. So I've got the grill, I've got the smoke going. So now I'm just going to add the wings. Again, the temperature of the grill is about 425 degrees. And we're going to throw these wings on, and we're going to let them cook. I'm not going to worry too much if they flame up on me, because that'll just make them a little bit more crisp. These again are going to be the Parmesan garlic wings that are just the bomb. My wife loves these wings. So I'm getting them placed on the grill, and in just a couple of moments, well, we're going to cook them for about 20 minutes and 25 minutes till they're done, and then we'll be back in the kitchen.
Hi, David has just taken the wings off the grill. They smell amazing. I love when he smokes these wings. These are the Parmesan garlic, and so he brings them in, he wraps them in foil, so they've been covered in foil, and we're going to just toss them in. This is about 2 pounds of wings. It's never enough. It doesn't look like enough. And he's just going to do, what are you doing?
I'm taking 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese, and I'm just going to sprinkle it in there.
And this is not the wood pulp Parmesan cheese. This is the real Parmesan cheese. This is a Trader Joe's. Well, here, you do it.
Oh, but you're so good at it.
Anyway, these are Parmesan garlic wings, and as David mentioned, Grace and I really love the Parmesan garlic wings at Buffalo Wild Wings, but they do have vegetable oils in them, and they are a little spicy for me. And so he marinates them for just a bit, then he smokes them, and then you just toss them with some cheese, and then you eat them. That's as complicated as it gets. If you wanted them spicy, you could add, ooh, I like being on this side of the camera with trying it. You could add red pepper flakes. These are so good.
It's a winner.
I love them. They're moist and lots of flavor from their garlic. And today we're going to have these with some Miracle Noodle mac and cheese and squash casserole. But oftentimes we have them just with, as they are, or spinach salad with the hot bacon fat dressing. But anyway, either way, they're delicious. Thank you for making these for us.
I hope you enjoy them. Kristie and Grace's favorite. In case we didn't mention it earlier, they were cooked on the grill. It took about 25 to 30 minutes for them to get browned up nicely at about, well, it started at about 425 and the heat gradually went down to about 350. But it did take about 25 to 30 minutes to cook, but you could look at them and see they were ready to go. I think it worked. I think we've got a winner. If you make them for your family, we hope you enjoy.